Wack, what up, Wack?
What's up with it, Wack? My boy Wack too, Wack. What's up with it, Wack? But go ahead though, guy. What else you got to
Now
say?
hold on,
Cause
hold on. Hey, yo, Wack.
What up?
Yo, Chuck told me last night, old boy in Big U paperwork. I asked him, he didn't want to answer the question. Lamonte, man.
He
He
what?
didn't want to answer the question. I said, why you in Big U paperwork? He tried to say they trying to get him locked up, Wack.
Oh no, because they been listen. A nigga was talking about me to a nigga, and they want to say I'm in the pay. So I don't know. Is he in
Man,
there?
he in the work. He in the work, Wack. He even said it
What?
on the floor when earlier. He said he in the work. And he said it's trying to get him locked up, Wack.
No. What he in the work? What they say?
I think it's the conversation you talking about with a nigga on the phone talking about cracking somebody.
Oh, if that's all it is. He ain't in the work.
what
See,
the fuck?
if that's all it is. He not in the work. But let me tell you what's funny, right? These niggas is weird. They don't understand that when you done with wiretaps, the receiver of the call who ain't tapped has no control on being in there if a nigga's calling them and you don't know. Don't both parties don't know. Or maybe one party does know, right? But I had a situation where they were saying, well, you in the work, well, I mean, what you mean? That's a nigga calling you. Well, wait, bro, if a nigga calling you and you answering your phone, what's up, homie? Yo, Wack, whoop the whoop, you at the office, I'm gonna pull up, y'all be there at 8. Boom. Your phone ain't tapped, the other phone is tapped. So in this situation, the crazy part about it, what ain't nobody recognizing, is Big U was just in the Sioux circuit. He knew his phone was hot all these years and kept it the way it was. And I'm gonna tell you why. He was already aware he working with one agency. He just didn't know it was a different division in the same agency blindsiding, working another case. Why would a nigga who just watched 14 Jersey niggas, who knew he was in their paperwork, 2022 phone number still be the same in 2025?
Crazy.
Yo, did Nipsey Hussle come up in Big U paperwork with some real shit or still speculation?
Hey, before
I
you
don't
answer
know.
that,
I
if
don't.
I
I
can
don't
ask a
know. I
question.
don't know. I don't know. I don't even thinking about it because all this paperwork is really involved. The murder in Vegas, all that, the sex trafficking, the shit with the brawl. This nigga Dale, who nobody want to talk about, he let niggas know he told. He don't give a fuck. The one that was getting extorted. And him calling different ball players and celebrities receiving funds, for the donations they was giving. I don't I don't recall no Nipsey in there. I had to go back and look. I don't recall.
Hey, Wack. So when I read the work, right, Wack, and this the crazy shit about it, right? Like the nigga Brick, that's what I was telling you the other day, Wack. The nigga Brick name just vanished off the 43 counts indictment, Wack.
God,
It's
Never
crazy.
he wasn't never on the indictment.
Oh.
Brick is a victim. Brick was getting extorted.
So Wack, so really Big U exposed the nigga then.
Big you the one got Brick hot. Big you and the other nigga, because the other Brick do a robbery somewhere else. Whatever he do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Word got to the grapevine, Brick didn't hit a lick. They get on the phone with this nigga, yeah, we hear Brick nigga just hit a lick.
Mm,
So they go to talking about, okay, Brick got to come pay up. They ain't got nothing to do with the lick.
mm.
But because they talking about Brick hit a lick, that will put the people on Brick,
Mm.
right? So this explains why when they snatched Brick up in June, he was able to tell 600 they got a RICO coming. It ain't a 6-0 RICO, it's a big U RICO. But at the time, we don't know what the he talking about. He mentioned Vegas. He said, yeah, it's a body in Vegas, all kind of that in trouble. We listening to him, but we don't know. We don't know nothing was going on at the time. As time progressed, what popped up? Big U RICO. It's a big U enterprise RICO.
The tension between Big U and Nipsey Hussle was rooted in a complex mix of personal, professional, and street politics. Big U, a well-known figure in the Crenshaw district and a former gang member, played a significant role in Nipsey's early career, acting as a mentor and guide. However, their relationship began to strain over the years, particularly as Nipsey's success grew and he started distancing himself from certain elements of street life. One major point of contention was Nipsey's decision to evolve from his past, focusing on entrepreneurship, business ventures, and community building. While Big U was supportive of Nipsey's growth, there were differing opinions on how involved Nipsey should remain with the street culture, especially as Nipsey's influence expanded beyond just the hood. Some believed that Nipsey was trying to separate himself too much from his roots, which led to friction, particularly when business deals and loyalty came into play. Another layer to the tension involved issues of trust, respect, and the way Nipsey navigated the politics of his success. Nipsey's shift toward working with other people and institutions outside of the circle that Big U was connected to may have caused feelings of betrayal or abandonment. Despite these tensions, it's important to note that Nipsey and Big U never fully severed ties, and in the end,